When my daughter, who's now in her 20s, experienced violent and physically harmful to herself meltdowns as a child, I did not know what to do. I completely froze because her meltdowns looked totally different than mine. Mine were very internalized and very self-loathing. Hers were very outward focused, and she would harm herself ever since infancy. And I wish that the information that is available now was available to me back then, but it's still not widely acknowledged of a common practice to help someone who is in the process of an autistic meltdown. So here's 3 things you should know about meltdowns. 1, they are not temper tantrums. I don't care what age your child or your adult autistic friend, family member, loved one is, it is not a temper tantrum. It's quite literally the tea kettle boiling over. What it means is that the sensory or whatever stimulation that they are receiving is so much it can no longer physically be contained. And they don't have the coping skills or the ability to regulate their own nervous system, and they really need your help. 2, the same experiences don't always cause meltdowns. Sometimes it is a buildup of things, as it is with everyone that is reactive to any kind of trigger. Within an autistic brain, it's often the overstimulation that leads to the meltdown, and it could be one thing that today I cannot handle and yesterday I was able. And 3, don't try to reason with someone when they are in mid-meltdown state. When your brain and your nervous system is dysregulated, reasoning does not occur. In fact, here's how you really help someone who is in mid-meltdown, whether that is an external, angry, physical meltdown or an internal, self-loathing, as mine were, meltdown. You want to first regulate, 2, relate, and 3, then reason. First step, regulate. Get that nervous system back down to some normal base level. If that means just sitting in silence for a moment, taking a few deep breaths, if that works for you, that's what you do. If you find that your child needs a deep, tight hug, whatever it is that can get that nervous system regulated and back down to normal levels. Then relate. If you are an adult talking to a child, please don't stand up over your child. Get down to your child's level. If you are a partner dealing with your spouse or your partner's meltdown, sit with them. Physically relate. Bring yourself to the level that they are at so they don't feel harmed or unsafe in your presence. Because while logically you may be the safest person in their life, at the point of dysregulation, nothing feels safe. Then, once the nervous system is calmed back down and you are in a relational space, then you can try reason. And reason does not mean harmful unacknowledgement. It doesn't mean gaslight what they're going through. It's not that bad. Just get over it. Those are not reasoning statements. Reasoning would be, I understand that you are very upset about this. Would you like to talk about it? What can I do for you that would make you feel safe in this moment? And if this is you going through this on your own, you can go through these same 3 steps to bring yourself out of a meltdown. And in the reasoning stage, you reason with yourself. What can I do in my body right now to make myself feel safe and calm? I hope this has been helpful. I wish I had this kind of information when I was raising my daughter. I wish I knew I was neurodivergent when I was raising my daughter. But now that I know so much more, I really want to share and try to help other people understand what it's like from the inside perspective of autism and what it's like as being a parent who is neurodivergent of a neurodivergent child. Thank you for listening. Love you. Bye.